Today we have another monthly favorites video. This is the second one of the year, so we are 2 for 2. I'm very proud of that. I'm gonna try to post one every single month, and then I'll compile them together, make a playlist, and you can see my favorites for the entire year. I'll also have my previous months linked down below, so I'll have my January favorites video linked in the description box of this one. I still love everything that I talked about in that video, but I have a ton of new stuff to talk about today. We have beauty, non-beauty. I also will be doing my little reading wrap-up of the month. I read a book this month, so I'm still on track with that. My goal is to read at least one book a month this year, and I actually started my second book this month, but I won't finish it until March. So we'll go over all of that, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. We do have a live studio audience. Once again, we have Mr. Pancho and we have Miss Luna, so you may hear some background noises, some cheers, some laughs. I'm kidding, but hopefully it gives sitcom vibe and not like distraction vibe. They're both being very well behaved right now, so hopefully I can get this video filmed. Anyway, everything that I talk about today will be linked down below in the description box as well. So let's get into it. I guess we'll start with the makeup. So I have a few makeup products to talk about. First up, we have some brushes. I meant to talk about these in my January favorites. They were literally sitting in front of me, and then I realized I forgot, and it was too late for me to go back and try to refilm. But this is the Royal Enchantment collection from Bling Brushes. This is their purple set. It is absolutely stunning. I cannot stop looking at these brushes. I just cleaned them. So they are nice and fresh and beautiful, and these brushes are just a 10 out of 10. I can't talk about Bling brushes enough. I've talked about them so much on my channel over the last several years. At this point, I think I've been using them for like 5 years, I want to say. So I love these brushes and they are fantastic. And Bling brushes actually, my code with them is 20% off now. So if you're interested, you can use code Paige for 20% off. But yeah, love their purple collection. It's so good. Next up, we have some base products. Now, these are products that I have talked about on my channel in the past and probably have popped up in favorites videos. But first we have the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Perfector 4-in-1. This is so freaking good. I'm wearing this today. I did not set my face with powder. We are embracing the glowy look today. And this is fantastic. I like to use this as a primer, so after I like moisturize my skin, I will go in with this, blend it out, put my foundation on top. Sometimes I'll just kind of swirl it around my face and then swirl my foundation together with this product. Either way, it works great, but it's super glowy and just a phenomenal product. I have it in the shade 0 Fair Light. I also used to have it in the shade 01, but this is a repurchase for me. I've been loving it again, so I had to mention it. And I'm also wearing that today. I put it on, blended it out, and then on top of that, I applied the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. Again, very glowy look. I have this on as well. I didn't use concealer today. I just used these two products for my base, and it is definitely not like touch proof. Like if I like wiped my hands or if I touched my face, we would have some transfer, but I just did my makeup to film this video, so I thought like the healthy glowy look just looked nice and fresh. So sometimes I will set this with powder, sometimes I won't. It just kind of depends what I'm up to that day, but this is fantastic, and I have it in the shade 30 Light. Love this so much. It's a medium coverage natural finish product. My lip gloss that I'm wearing today is this one from Patrick Ta. I put this in my everyday makeup drawer last month, and it's so good. If you look up close, you can see the sparkle. I hope that it shows up on camera, but basically it has like pink and purple and like blue sparkles, and they're so fine. You don't feel the glitter on your lips at all, but it just looks so good. And it's not something you can really see from far away, but like when you're kind of like up close, it's like, it's subtle, but it's there, and it's so pretty. I love it. So this is in the shade She's an Influencer. It's the Patrick Ta gloss. Love that so much. I've been wearing that a ton. These are something that I actually included in my last month favorites video. It's the Glow Gasm Beauty Light ones. So I have this one in Pink Gasm, which again I'm wearing today. This I have on as like my blush. I talked about this one last month, but this month I want to talk about this one. This is in the shade Pillow Talk, and I have this on as my highlighter, and it is so pretty. It's like natural but intense at the same time. It's not very pigmented, so there's not like a lot of silvery pigment, but the glow that it gives is super intense. Like, look at that. It's like, but when you look at it up close, you don't see like highlighter product. It just looks like your skin is just super glowy. So the Pillow Talk Beauty Light Wand, 10 out of 10, but both of these I have been loving. And then finally for makeup, I have this eyeshadow palette, which again I put in my everyday makeup drawer. This is the ColourPop 1111 palette. This is so good. I love it. Here's what it looks like. It looks like, you know, a nice average natural, like neutral kind of palette, but I actually used this in a working my way through my makeup collection video, and I did like a nice brown, like a true brown look, and it was so cute, and I got a lot of compliments on that eye look, and I've been using it every time that I've done my makeup so far this month pretty much. And today I'm actually wearing this as well, but I went a little bit more taupey, so I used this shade right here as my matte like crease shade, and then I went in with a little bit of this in the outer corner, and then I went in with this shade here all over my lid, and then a little bit of this like shimmery kind of like pinkish shade on top. So that's my eye look. I love this palette. It's so beautiful. ColourPop eyeshadows, I know they get a lot of love, but I really think that they're underrated. Like, that is a high quality eyeshadow formula. Next up, we have skincare. One of these I talked about last month. The other one I did not. So my skin has been so dry recently, and I'm pretty sure it's because I'm 4 months postpartum and exclusively breastfeeding. I was like looking into like dry skin postpartum, and basically when you're breastfeeding you have a decrease in estrogen, which can make your skin really dry. So my skin has been dry for the first time in my life, so I have been using this serum every single day, and it makes my skin feel phenomenal. I have never like felt such an instant change in my skin than with this product. Like, it's so good. This is the Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Serum. It's deep hydration and glow. I wash my face in the shower. I, you know, get out, dry off, whatever. When it's time for my skincare, I go in with this product, the serum. I let that kind of like dry for a second, and then I go in with this moisturizer, which this I talked about last month. This is the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream. They actually just sent me another one of these, and it has SPF 30 in it, so I'm really excited about that. But this combo is so phenomenal. I put this on, let it dry, put this on, let it absorb, and it really absorbs into my skin. It doesn't like sit on top. And then when I feel my skin like 10 minutes later, my skin is so hydrated and so soft. I like, it blows my mind because my skin has never felt so good. So this combo right here is amazing. But this serum, I feel like took this to the next step. So yeah, both of these are fantastic, but I love them together. I am pretty close to being done with this moisturizer. I still probably have a couple weeks like worth left, but it's so good. But this, I feel like this is key. For hair, I have been struggling with postpartum hair loss. I thought that it would happen sooner, but then when I was doing some research, apparently it peaks around like 3 to 6 months, which is right when I started noticing my hair falling out. Now, I haven't noticed like any particular like spots that are thinning, or like my like front hairline thinning in particular, but the shedding that I am experiencing is wild. Like, when I wash my hair in the shower, so much hair comes out. When I brush my hair, so much hair comes out. It's just like everywhere. Like, my hair, I would find my hair like on my shirt. I'd see like a piece of my hair or whatever before, but now it's like, it's extreme. So I saw someone talk about this on TikTok, and I decided that I wanted to try it. This is the Way Scalp Serum. Now, I've only been using this for a few weeks, so I haven't like noticed anything crazy yet. And I know this isn't gonna prevent my hair from falling out because, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's a hormonal thing, like being postpartum. But this says that it supports thicker, fuller hair. And so I've been using this every single day. I am a nighttime shower person, so, or like evening shower person. So once I take a shower, I put this, I run it down like my part. I'll put it on each side, just like run my fingers through and just massage it into my scalp. And hopefully this is gonna help promote new healthy hair growth. We will see. I've always had very like thin hair. Like I have a decent amount of hair, but like if I were to braid my hair, my braid would be like this wide. Like I don't have a lot of hair. It's just like, it's definitely more on the fine side or like thinner side. So yeah, we'll see how this goes, but I did want to mention this because I have been enjoying it so far. And yeah, I don't have any crazy hair results yet, but I will definitely keep you updated. For body care, I wanted to talk about these two products. So I have the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream from Sol de Janeiro. Yes, it's pronounced Boom Boom Cream. I get roasted in my videos for calling this Boom Boom Cream, but that's actually how it's pronounced. It's funny, it even says it on the like cardboard box. It says pronounced Boom Boom, like B-O-O-M, B-O-O-M. It's because it's Portuguese, because they're a Brazilian company, but it is Boom Boom Cream. Anyway, I love this stuff. I love all Sol de Janeiro products, but Cheirosa 62, their original like Boom Boom Cream scent, is just, it's so good. I love anything that's this scent. I talked about a lot of their products last month. Again, I do have a code with them. You can use code PAIGE10 for a 10% off. But the original Boom Boom Cream is forever a favorite of mine. It's so freaking good. But I've been actually using this in combination with this from Kopari. So this is the Tahitian Vanilla Melt. So this is a coconut oil melt. It's very interesting, and you have to be careful because depending on the temperature of your house, the consistency of this can be very different. Our house is very cold. I want to say it's like 68 degrees in here right now. So this is like a solid, but here's kind of what it looks like. You can see it was liquid at one point when it was on its side. But this is a solid. It has their vanilla, like their Tahitian vanilla scent. It's so good, but it also smells like coconut oil. They have a few different scents, and then they just have like the original like coconut melt. But I just like to take this and I'll just like rub my hand on here, and it just like instantly melts so you can see the shine. And then I rub it on my arms and, you know, my arms, neck, and chest area. And I put the melt on first, let that kind of absorb, and then I go in with the Boom Boom Cream and just layer that right on top when I want just some extra hydration. And this is such a good combo. You don't have to use these together. You can use them separately. You can use this with a different... We were doing really well. You can use this with a different body moisturizer or just alone, whatever you're feeling, but I love using these together, and I've been using them every single day. Almost every single day, at least. So those were all of my like beauty favorites. Now we'll move on to the non-beauty stuff, which I'm so excited to talk about. First up, I guess I'll go ahead and talk about this shirt that I'm wearing. I know you like can't really see it. Maybe I'll kind of like stand up. So this is a top that is from Target. It's from the brand JoyLab. I'll see if I can find it and link it. But I love this shirt. It's like a cropped top. I have like sweatpants on right now with it. But I love these for running. They are definitely a crop top. I have a not very supportive bra on right now, so sorry about that. But I usually have to wear 2 bras when I run because I'm a 38H and I'm also breastfeeding. So I wear like a wired bra, and then this is what I had on top of it when I was out earlier, but then I took the wired bra off and I was just in the less supportive one. But anyway, this is so cute. It's so comfy. I love wearing it for running because it's long enough on me where like with my high-waisted leggings, like I don't have any like skin showing. But it's not like long and like baggy and heavy and like gets in the way when I'm running, because I've been running a lot recently. I actually have a 5K to run on Saturday, and I'm a little nervous for it. I'm excited but nervous. And I think I'm gonna wear this exact shirt actually. But I have this in 3 colors. This is in a size 2XL or XXL, and I love it. They're like 20 bucks at Target. They're just a nice cotton material, nice and lightweight, and I like the length of the sleeves and everything. So I really like the cut of this shirt, and they had it in like 4 or 5 colors. So I had to mention that. Another favorite of mine is this bag. This is from Lululemon. This is, I forget what it's called, but I'll have it linked. It's one of those like kind of like fanny pack crossbody bag type things. I wear this like this. I was never able to wear bags this way before because, like I said, I'm a 38H. And the bags just look really small on my chest, and the strap was just not long enough for me. So this is fantastic. I literally use this every single day. In the front here, I keep my hand sanitizer and my AirPods. I also usually keep my sunglasses in there. And then in the main pocket up here, I actually have my sunglasses in here. I have my lip balm that I talked about in my last month's favorite. There's a receipt, and then my wallet. I also have a Lululemon gift card because I got Jarvis a shirt, but it was see-through, so I had to return it. So I'm ordering him some shorts instead. But this is amazing. If you are bigger chested, or the like regular Lululemon belt bag is just like too small for you to wear across your chest, I definitely recommend this one. It comes in this color as well as like a white or cream color. This is just black with silver hardware. It matches our diaper bag. I love it so much. Luna loves it too. So this is great. I can't recommend it enough. Next, I have 2 like foodie kind of favorites. First is this. This is so random, but I saw this on TikTok. I saw people making pasta salad, and someone's literally impersonating me on TikTok. What the heck? So anyway, this is pasta salad seasoning. I saw it on TikTok. I saw people make pasta salad, and they literally dumped an entire bottle of Olive Garden dressing on the pasta salad, and then they dumped like almost an entire bottle of this on there. That's a little excessive in my opinion. I did buy the Olive Garden dressing, and I just made pasta salad again today because it was so good the first time. So this is the Perfect Pinch Salad Supreme seasoning from McCormick. And this is so good. So here's where it's at right now. And I've made pasta salad twice, so keep that in mind. I would not use the whole thing one time. But this is so freaking good. It just adds a little something special to your pasta salad. It has paprika, poppy seeds, black pepper, red pepper, Romano cheese, salt, sesame seeds, garlic. Like, there's so much stuff in here, but it's really good. So I highly recommend this. I got mine at Publix. I'll see if it's on Amazon so that I can link it, but this is really, really good. I think that's worth it. It takes it to the next level. And then the other favorite is this kombucha. I talked about the Alani Nu kiwi guava or kiwi papaya. I forget what it is. I think it's kiwi guava. That Alani Nu energy drink, talked about that last month. Still love those. I usually don't finish one though because it's a lot of caffeine. I think I can have like 300 milligrams of caffeine while breastfeeding is like the threshold, but I try not to get close to that. But I do enjoy the little mini Alani cans. Those are so good, and they're like half the caffeine. This has no caffeine, I don't think. But this is kombucha. This is the Health Aid Passion Fruit Tangerine Kombucha. It is so good. If you kind of like kombucha, you're not sure if you'd like it, I would recommend trying this one because it's so flavorful. It definitely is kombucha. It has that like fermenty, you know, flavor, but the passion fruit tangerine is so good. I think this is probably my favorite kombucha that I've ever tried, ever. So I recommend this. I've tried a few other ones from this brand, but this flavor in particular is my favorite. And now it's time for the reading wrap up. So in February, I read one book. It was Confess by Colleen Hoover. This book was so good. Last month I read The Perfect Marriage. Was not impressed with it. I was hooked from the beginning and was very much so let down. I ended up rating it 3 stars, I think. This one was a 5-star read. I feel like this is definitely not one of her most talked about books, but it was so good. There was a couple parts where I was like, maybe I don't know if that really made sense, or I I don't know. There was like a couple little things, right? But this is such a good book. I thought it was such a unique plot. I'll read the back of it for you just in case you're interested. So it says, Auburn Reed has lost everything important to her. In her fight to rebuild her shattered life, she has her goals in sight and there is no room for mistakes. But when she walks into a Dallas art studio in search of a job, she doesn't expect to find a deep attraction to the enigmatic artist who works there, Owen Gentry. For once, Auburn takes a chance and puts her heart in control, only to discover that Owen is keeping a major secret from coming out. The magnitude of his past threatens to destroy everything Auburn loves most, and the only way to get her life back on track is to cut Owen out of it. To save their relationship, all Owen needs to do is confess, but in this case, the confession could be much more destructive than the actual sin. In her magnificent and exceptional style, Colleen Hoover delivers, once again, a deeply moving story about how true love and family are ties that can never be broken. I feel like, okay, so that's all you need to know going into this book. That's all I had known going into this book. I never like heard anything about this. There's like stuff that I could tell you without being like spoilery, but I don't even want to tell you anything else. It is just so good. I loved everything about it. I thought it was fantastic. Is it my favorite Colleen Hoover book I've ever read? No, but it's up there. It really is up there. It definitely deserves more hype in my opinion. So 5 stars on that one. So excited. I have to make a new book template. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should follow me on Instagram. I make monthly book templates where you can like add the books that you read with your ratings and like post it to your story. I do monthly, and then I also did one that just has 12 like spots for just 2024. So if you don't read like 10 books a month, or you might read like 1 book every 2 months, you can use the whole year one to track your books as well. So you can check my like highlights for that, and you just hold the story down and screenshot it. Like you hold it down so that the other text goes away. Screenshot it. But yeah, I love this. I got to make one for March. I just am using the year one though, because again, my goal is 1 book a month. And then I started, oh, also I read this in like 12 hours, and that's including sleeping. So I cranked through this book. It was so good. Now, I started this book 2 days ago, haven't picked it up since. This is Layla by Colleen Hoover. This one's a little interesting. I'm not sure, again, I haven't really heard much about this other than that it's a paranormal romance. So I feel like the fact that I know that kind of is like making me like question everything from the beginning. And I know like Coho books usually have like twists and things, so I feel like I'm kind of like over analyzing the book. But I've heard very mixed reviews on this one. I feel like this is like one that I've heard the most negative about. So I don't know, I'm gonna give it a shot. I definitely want to finish it, but hopefully I can finish it sooner than later. But I'm on chapter 2. So I read the little like prologue thing, and then chapter 1. I am interested. I don't love that the main guy's name is Lead, so it's Layla and Lead. I feel like Lead is hard to say, like, oh, Layla this, Lead that. I don't know why, but it's interesting. So yeah, I can't wait to read this. You'll see this in my March favorites video. Whether I liked it or not, I'll update you in my little reading wrap up. So that was today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, everything will be linked down below in the description box. I hope you guys check some of these things out. I would highly recommend all of them, obviously. So thank you so much for watching. I love you so, so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.